welcome back to the True Chat Podcast. This is episode 11, 7-11, something like that. I don't even know.
I don't know if I dreamed this, but when I uploaded the last episode, the whole time I was editing it, I was convinced it was episode 15. And then out of nowhere, I saw that it was episode 16, actually. So I don't know if I dreamed that I made a mistake and it's actually episode 16, or if it was episode 15.
Like in real life?
Yeah.
Or like in the dream?
I don't know.
Fuck.
But that shit fucked me up, bro. You remember how we were playing? I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but we were talking on Discord when I was editing it, and then like it somehow got deleted and I had to edit the whole shit.
Yeah.
That shit was annoying.
Yeah, get wrecked.
But if you are a viewer that frequents on our page a lot, you've probably noticed that we've gone through like 3 or 4 eras of different types of content.
Yeah.
We've had like the Reddit phase, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The phase where we didn't talk about anything and we just kind of like had the shit rolling and we just talked about shit.
Yeah.
Which we're kind of in now still.
We're still.
And I guess our political phase, which also kind of now.
The MCU.
We had our MCU phase.
Oh, that fucking bullshit.
So which one of these phases was your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Or just like let us know which one of them was your favorite, what you liked more, what you hated,
what you think is the best one that we had, like in your opinion.
Because right now, as it stands, I'm down to do whatever one of those except for MCU talk. Because I'm not like an MCU super fan. I'm just like,
you're lame. What?
Whoa!
No, I'm kidding.
I'm not like a comic book fan, but I'm only like an MCU fan, which is like nothing compared to what a comic book fan is.
I'm kidding. Headass.
Like in terms of knowledge about the characters. But yeah, like out of all those, like I'd be down to do whatever.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out like what we're good at, because we can talk about a certain type of genre of topic or whatever the fuck, but it's kind of what y'all want to see, I guess, in a way. Also,
yeah,
while also trying to stay within something that we also want to do. So we can talk about whatever the fuck we want, but if y'all don't fucking like it, then it's kind of like a little pointless.
Yeah. So like, leave a comment. What do you like about us? What do you hate about us?
If I talk too fucking softly or too loud, let me know.
Or if my voice is annoying as fuck, or if Michael's or Carlos, who's not here, present. Let us know in the comments. Since we don't have that much engagement, I mean, we practically plan on replying to the comments in the next video. Like, if you saw the last one, we replied to the guy's comment from our previous video, and he kind of disagreed with us, but we still, I guess, engaged with him.
Yeah. Even though he's dumb, but, you know.
Well, we don't know about that.
Actually, yeah. We
don't know his intention.
We literally... I forgot what your fucking name is, your username, but, like, we still don't know what your intentions are, so please. I
left the comment saying, leaving a timestamp with our response. I just dropped my phone. But anyway, yeah. I guess this episode, it looks like it's going to be one of those episodes where we just talk randomly about whatever comes to mind. And then the shit I hate about these episodes, Mike, is that I have to...
You have to look and see.
I have to look. Like, what the fuck is entertaining? What the fuck isn't? How do I take off the non-entertaining parts and make it kind of conceivable?
Yeah.
To a whole, like, arc, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of video content-wise. I guess other forms to engage with us. I made a Discord.
We did, yeah.
and a Reddit. And if I'm being honest, I don't know how other YouTubers use it, but we make them. We made them anyway. We also have a Patreon, and whatever content I cut from these episodes is just going to be put on there.
Yeah.
So extra content. I mean,
it's not like nothing special, but like there's times where we like saying some dumb fucking shit, and it's just like it doesn't make sense at all, so we kind of like cut it off.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to the overall theme of the shit, or yeah, but yeah.
I still think some of those are like pretty funny, but we had to take them off.
Yeah. Although right now there's not much content on it, so I'd wait like
maybe like 7-11 years,
like a while before you get it. But yeah,
by the time like we go into like World War III, well, there'll be some shit on there.
But yeah, right now Michael wanted to talk shit about Euphoria, I guess.
Oh damn.
Or do you want to move on from that?
We can talk about that and get all the hate from all the Euphoria fans.
So, I saw someone on Twitter, because as you know, the last episode of the second season just came out, like yesterday, I think. The initial tweet was just a video. Here's what happens in the video without any context, because I don't know shit about the show.
Spoiler alert, I don't know if y'all are interested in that, but apparently not.
There's like some fucking, like some FBI, CIA, like SWAT team motherfuckers break into a house. They're already inside the house. I didn't see them break in or anything, right? But they're just shooting at walls in the house, and they're shooting at a restroom, and a guy, he looks like a little kid, is hiding in the bathtub.
All I know is he is like in 6th or 5th grade, something like that. It's like a little fucking ass kid.
His name's Ash, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, so they're shooting at the bathroom he's at, and they don't kill him. And like, he's laying down in the restroom, and then when they go and check, it's one guy that checks, and they're like, he's down. And while he's like talking to his crew, the kid that's laying down takes out a shotgun, pumps it, and shoots the SWAT officer
right in the fucking shit, bro.
Right in his shoulder. And presumably he's dead, right? Yeah. And fucking whatever, right? Like everyone's freaking out, whatever. And then they shoot the kid in the head. Yeah. Or at least it's implied. Because you see like a laser dot on his forehead.
And you hear the shot, and then like a body.
Yeah, collapse on the floor. Yeah. But yeah, that was a tweet, right? It was just the video of that scene. So if you've seen the show, you probably know what I'm saying. And someone quoted that tweet, and they're like, "Don't you just hate it when you're in 10th grade and this shit fucking happens to you?" Fuck. And then I saw, oh man, it's so fucking funny, like seeing all the hate tweets this shit gets. Someone tweeted like some shit about the show, and they're like, what the fuck is this show about, bro? Like, I don't even know, just based on everything y'all say, and y'all say everything about the show, and I still don't know what it's about.
Bro, that, all I know is, the first time I heard about this show, it was like a while ago. And I was like, the first time I heard about it, I knew Zendaya was in that hoe. But I was like, I don't know what the fuck the show about, Euphoria. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. Then the second season came in, and I saw like clips here and there about some shit that was going on. I don't know what the fuck. But again, I paid no fucking mind to it. But this new season, it just like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if the hype was already there from like the second season or the first season. But like, I feel like it took over like everything, social media wise.
Yeah, because I didn't see that many people talk about the first season when it was happening. But with this new season, it was like all over the place. Yeah. Like, everyone is talking about it. Like, even my sister. You remember that one day I told you that me and my sister were going to Dallas?
I was going to say something, but
she was on the phone with her friend, talking to her about the show. And they were talking about this shit for like 40 minutes on the phone, bro.
Oh my fuck.
And I was like, did you even need me to come here, bro? Like, you have someone on the phone with you. she didn't want to go by herself, so I like accompanied her. Mm. But yeah, that was kind of painful to sit through.
Shit. I remember one of the comments under like the tweet of one of the videos, like one of the clips, I guess. It was like a white guy. I don't know what his political compass fucking
placement
was, but I don't know if it's obvious from the comment I'm about to say, but he said, everyone's thinking about the kid who got shot, but I'm thinking about the officer who got killed and his family and shit. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I literally like fucking busted out, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this dude can't be fucking serious, bro. Because this is what confused me, is the fact that he said that on a show that you would think is pretty fucking liberal. Yeah. And he's like literally like commenting that under a fake ass show that would be fucking liberal as fuck. I would think so. That shit was so fucking funny, bro.
Do you know the show Riverdale?
Riverdale. I heard about it, but
it's like goofy as fuck, bro. It's so fucking weird because I think it's like a high school drama show or whatever.
Sometimes I think so.
And then like randomly there was an episode where it was like a murder mystery type shit. But anyway, it's a fucking show that was like, everyone clowns on that show. Anyway, right? Someone was like, I was reading like replies about Euphoria, and somebody, I think it was the one where it's like, what the fuck is the show about? Or what is this show? And then one of the replies was, it's like Riverdale, but without the self-awareness.
The fuck? See, the show, I'm sure it's not bad at all. But all the fucking little shit that they would, like, this whole season, like, I would see, like, on my Twitter feed and everywhere, fucking little, like, comments, like, tweets and shit about, like, oh, this random fucking person, oh my god, I can't believe this person did that, or whatever the fuck shit. I would see that all the fucking time. So I have no context whatsoever to this whole fucking season. But I'm sure if I would have watched this whole last season, I could, like, correlate every single tweet that I've seen throughout this whole season time to the episodes and the timestamps. If I were to watch it. Because, bro, like, every week, something about this person, that. And at that point, I was just like, you know what? I ain't gonna watch this shit no more. I was thinking about watching it, but not no more. Because of everybody, bro.
Do you know what live tweeting is?
No, but I can... Not exactly, but context clues, I can...
What do you think it is?
It's like tweeting while something happens.
Yeah. So, on my timeline, no one's fucking done that in a hot minute. But with this new season of fucking Euphoria, one of my friends started live tweeting every single episode. And like... Actually, I've never read any of the threads. But like, I don't understand how, like, it's so... The hype is so fucking real about this show. Like, people are bringing live tweeting back. Because I haven't seen that shit in a long ass time. And also, I just remembered that I haven't heard a single peep about Peacemaker on Twitter. But they were the most talked about show the week their last episode came out.
Peacemaker?
Like, on the internet. They were, like, the most talked about show on the internet.
I was pretty surprised, too. It was probably because of the Justice League came out. Shit.
Oh, yeah. Nobody fucking liked the way the Justice League were portrayed. But yeah, one of my friends said, now that Euphoria and Peacemaker are over, I'm going to cancel my HBO Max subscription. But guess what she's been tweeting more about? Fucking Euphoria. And she hasn't said a single thing about Peacemaker. And that tweet alone is the only thing that made me realize that she was also watching Peacemaker.
which I don't know. It just ended, so it was a really fucking good show. Peacemaker.
Yeah.
That shit was really good. It's probably my favorite DC thing ever.
Here's one last thing about Euphoria, I guess, before we move on.
Oh no, yeah.
Have you seen those trends that are like when you're a chemistry teacher at Euphoria High School, and then it's like, and where do you think you're going without being dressed for some shit? And then they're like dressed normally, and then they come out with like lingerie and like a lab coat and like high heels and shit.
The fuck no.
You haven't seen that meme on TikTok?
No.
Okay. Are you aware of the fact that like some companies make memes to promote their pictures? I mean, their movies.
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah.
They like make an internet trend like on some random ass account, so it's not traced back to the company.
Mm-hmm.
They have like this like marketing team that creates like social media trends for to promote a movie, basically. Do you know about that?
I wasn't exactly aware, but now I can see.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
I think that trend where like when you're a blank teacher at Euphoria High School, I think it's one of those. But the very first time I found out about this was for the Charlie challenge.
The Charlie challenge?
You remember that?
Yeah, that was. They did it, like they did it on purpose because of a show or movie.
Yeah, it was a fuck. What was the name of the movie? It was like some boo-boo ass horror movie, and that little challenge was promoting the movie.
The fuck?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That shit took over. I remember we tried it. I'm pretty sure.
I've done it. Yeah, I know we did it.
Yeah.
In the outside the. I know exactly when we did it too. We did it in one of the practice rooms, and we turned the light off too. I think no.
We did a bunch of fucking bullshit. I'm pretty sure.
If I'm correct,
yeah.
It was me, you, Carlos Nam, I think Jennifer, and maybe Kang, and maybe Ariana.
I'm sure. I don't. Well, yeah.
And maybe Yessie. Probably definitely Yessie. But I remember doing it in one of the fucking shits, and I don't think anything happened, right?
I'm sure it didn't. Like, yeah, I'm not even going to deviate from anything. I was going to like go into a whole nother shit, but yeah, I'm sure we did. Just fuck.
And then we did that one time at the other school that I went to, and our teacher got fucking mad for some reason. It's like, that's fake, right? Blah, blah, blah. And like getting on our ass for not doing work and shit. We were just doing the Charlie challenge in the middle of class.
That was the one with the 2 pencils?
With the 2 pencils on top of the paper, and you would ask it a question.
I'd be like,
and they would like rotate to the yes or no, like little square corners. But yeah, that was the very first instance I've heard of like that marketing tactic, like where they just make an online trend to promote a movie. And I think the Charlie challenge is the most genius one because it didn't mention anything about the movie.
Yeah.
But I forgot what the movie was called. I just remember seeing trailers for it, and it was boo-boo ass, like, just really bad horror movie. And, yeah, later we found out the Charlie challenge was just, like, a whole, basically, like, an ad for that movie. And, yeah.
I don't even know.
Let me see. Let me look it up.
We had 3?
No, it wasn't that one.
There's a movie called We Had 3 Charlie Challenge.
What did you?
No way. Bro.
What did you look up?
I said, what movie is the Charlie Challenge? Oh, I didn't even put from. I mean, the first thing that pops up is We Had 3 Charlie Challenge. The eccentric owner of a haunted house invites a group of hapless teens over to play a terrifying game known as Charlie.
At that point, why even call it Ouija, bro?
Yeah.
Call it Charlie.
Charlie.
Or just Charlie,
the challenge by Charlie.
The Charlie challenge.
Also known as Ouija. The third one. Also by Charlie. By Charlie Delansky.
Bro, what is the name of that movie?
The Charlie Challenge was a giant publicity stunt for a horror movie. We've already
He's reading it, guys.
We've already written about the insane that social media trend, Charlie Challenge, in which teenagers use pencils like a Wii Hop board, boast on a racist rumor about a Mexican demon named Charlie.
Mexican demon?
Yes. About a Mexican demon named Charlie, because that's a common name for a Mexican demon. What? Anyways, it was a giant marketing campaign. So you have been brainwashed, fooled, tricked, hoodwinked, and manipulated.
God damn, everything, bro. Everything under the dictionary, bro.
Oh. La Orca? La Orca Challenge. As the video shows above, this Charlie Challenge thing comes from a scene in the upcoming movie The Gallows.
Yeah. The Gallows. Yeah, but that movie was booty.
I don't even remember that. I remember the title.
Charlie, are you here?
Yes.
Yes, it's me, Charlie.
It's like a found footage film. Yeah, I remember the title of it, but I don't remember what it was about.
But anyway, I just remembered since we were talking about the Charlie Challenge, I just remembered that we had the Ouija board.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about, but I don't want to do it. That shit was funny, bro.
We talked about it. We talked about it in the podcast a little bit, like I think in the first episode. And the only thing we mentioned was that we had it, and that we I talked about how I got rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we never talked about the fact that we had more in detail what we basically did with it, which was basically nothing. Because I remember we were throwing a house party, and we had this idea to kind of script.
We were
trying to prank them, right?
Yeah.
But at the end, we were coming up with this convoluted plan, what we're gonna fucking say and what the fuck we're gonna do.
I don't know why, but it was just a whole thing. We were like, all right, we're gonna try to trick them or this and that, whatever the fuck. And I feel like we either the plan just got canceled for some reason or some bullshit.
I know my part of wanting to cancel it was that I wasn't gonna be able to fucking do it. I wouldn't be able to do it seriously, bro. Because I already don't believe in the Ouija board shit at all. So tricking myself into acting like I believe in it, I just couldn't do it. Well, I guess I was gonna have to double act, I guess, because even if you believed in it and you're just fucking around with it, you're kind of acting in one level.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't believe in it and you're acting like some shit's happening, you're gonna have to act twice as hard.
Yeah.
For you to prank people with that shit. And I'm just not a prankster like that. I'm the most conspicuous person ever, or inconspicuous. I forget which one's which. I'm not sneaky.
But yeah, I don't know exactly how it just kind of we canceled it, but we ended up canceling it, and we were just gonna go about our whole fucking shit. But then I think we decided to I don't know. Again, I'm lost on the details, but we ended up deciding on it. Do you know for what reason or what? Deciding on
not to do it.
Not to do it.
I don't remember why, but I'm pretty sure at some point in the party somebody was fucking with it. Because there's no way no one saw the Ouija board and didn't fuck with it at the party.
Yeah.
But that's funny.
Didn't we try it?
I think we did. We genuinely tried it once.
Yeah, we tried it once, but I don't know if it was because what's it called? It was daytime, so it wasn't as spooky. Because
it was. I know it was sunset time, so it wasn't dark or light outside. It was just kind of in between. 'Cause
it's not that I don't believe exactly in like spirits is supernatural or whatever the fuck. It's just that I'm not exactly undecided, but even if all that was real, I still think it's all boo boo.
Like the Ouija board itself?
Yeah, the
Specifically.
Specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, man, fuck this hoe. So like, I'm pretty sure I tried it just like on that type of like notion of like, man, fuck that hoe. It ain't gonna fucking work. And I don't know. We tried it kind of like genuinely to see if it worked, but nothing happened. So
It literally didn't even fucking move, right?
yeah. And I was like, man, this kind of I kind of hoped it would move, but at the same time, if it were to like, if I felt any type of like tension that I could like verify it was not from anyone else, I would have been kind of scared. I ain't gonna lie. I would have been spooked out. I would have been like, all right,
Why the fuck did I do this? Actually, I'm sorry to have bothered you, sir. Good night.
sorry.
Sorry.
But yeah.
I don't even know how, but at that time, well, probably because I fucking owned it and I looked it up, but I knew like the whole ritual of how to like initiate it and how to say goodbye politely. Because if you don't say goodbye politely, they like come out and haunt you and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if my mom would have found out that we reused that hoe in that house, she would have like fucking, I don't know what the fuck she would have done. She would have gotten on my ass. But yeah, I would try it again if it wasn't. Dumb hoes are like expensive, aren't they?
Nah, they're like $12.
That's pretty expensive for a fucking board. I could make that hoe.
True.
But yeah, that shit was funny because we really like had a plan to like fool them. Like we were going through the whole like, all right, we're gonna do this, something like that. We planned it like pretty thoroughly. I'm pretty sure.
And we talked through the line of questioning and how
Yeah,
like, to make it believable, bro. That shit
Yeah.
was fucking funny.
You're like, all right, if someone says this, we gotta be like, not bro, what? It wasn't even me. You're like going shit. I don't know, because we were like,
Because we had like 3 people, right? Like
Yeah.
after like excluding us, we had 3 more people on board to fuck around with someone.
yeah, because I remember specifically someone, or it was either like one of us or someone else, like brought up the whole point of like you could see like the whites of your fingers if you were to push on like something. You could see like under your nails.
Yeah, like yeah. You
Like
can
the
see
pressure.
it move and shit.
Mm-hmm. And I remember that detail specifically. Someone brought it up. So I was like, yeah, I know for facts we went through this in detail for us to bring up that fucking whole shit. So yeah, that shit was, man,
Fun times.
That shit, that's fucking funny, bro.
oh,
I remember the group of friends I was with. It was like George and Gerardo and them. They were like freaking out when I bought it because we went to the Domain together and we went to like a toy shop and I just bought that hoe. I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, this is my first time seeing one and I kind of want to buy it and I have the money for it. And I think that's literally the only thing I bought at that Domain.
I remember we tried to get one. It was like me, you, Carlos, or Nahum, and Gus, and I'm sure it was también what's his name?
Kobe?
No.
Oh, Travis. Nathan.
My bad, Nathan, if you listen to this. But it was all of us, a certain variation of that whole group.
Uh-huh.
And I remember we went to this big ass fucking toy store. Or it was some type of like toy store, but it was huge. I've never been into it. Was like a Toys R Us or some shit when it was still there or something.
I think it was a Toys R Us.
But it was huge. I've never been inside that fucking store. It was kind of mesmerizing. But we were looking for either like what was it?
I think we're looking for a DnD kit or the Ouija board.
We were looking for DnD or something or a Ouija board, but we ended up finding the Ouija board in that fucking store. I remember, and we were like, bro, there's no way they're selling this whole at like a fucking kid store.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just funny because I forgot who the fuck makes it. It's like a fucking like a common Hasbro. It's like a common ass fucking like toy company. That's so weird. if it was like supposedly real. It's just so weird that they would make that hoe. But yeah, I just remember going over there and we saw that hoe.
Why didn't we buy it though? At that point,
I don't even know. It was because I know Nahum, possibly Carlos, Gus is like most likely religious. So I'm sure we would have some like what's it called? If anyone wouldn't want to buy them, it would be one of them.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't give a fuck, and I'm sure it was more the problem of where we were gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure none of our fucking parents would want that shit in there.
I don't even know how the fuck I hit that. Because I was still living with my parents at that point. Like, before I went to college. Because obviously when I was at college...
I was at college
and I had it there with me. But I bought it. And somehow I managed to hide it from them. I don't think they ever saw it or knew about it.
Bruh.
But yeah, bro, when we bought that D&D, oh my god, bro.
Man, have we talked about the DnD?
We haven't talked about D&D, and Stranger Things got us, bro. They had us on a chokehold. They made D&D look cool as fuck, and I kind of wanted to buy it. And at that point, I saw Freaks and Geeks, and they played D&D in that hoe too. And they made it look kind of fun too, to be honest. Like role playing and shit. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still pretty interested in playing D&D. I like it. Like from what I've seen, because I've like researched thoroughly. Like when I was like super interested in it, I researched thoroughly. Like where could I fucking possibly like find a group of people to fucking play this with. But it was at the point in time, it was like the beginning of COVID, so it was like like no contact whatsoever fucking ever. And I started researching, and it was like a bunch of fucking online groups and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I slowly kind of like weaned off, but I came back to it. But the only reason I wouldn't like it is because everyone who like is thoroughly like devoted to that fucking game is like straight up fucking like, not in a rude way, but like they're weirdos.
Yeah, I was gonna say that in my college, someone started a D&D club, and I went to the first meeting. And first, I guess red flag was that I saw a guy that I didn't fucking like at all. I don't tolerate him in any way, shape, or form. I hate him. I just can't stand him at all. He was there. Thankfully, he didn't see me. I think, but the thing that turned me off immediately after that was that the people you'd expect to join the D&D club was literally the only type of people that were there.
Yeah, and
no offense to them.
Yeah, like I said,
I'm not gonna get along with any of them. So after the first meeting, I dipped.
Yeah, that's why. Whenever I did find like a group of like online D&D people that would be on like Discord and shit, like role playing, whatever the fuck game, I was like, you know what? Let me see what the fuck this is about. I fucking like went through the whole process of like getting on a fucking D&D fucking a Discord server, applying for a whole fucking game with the like within a time period and a certain time whenever they played for like an hour or two. Every like fucking Tuesday or some bullshit. I went through that whole fucking ordeal of making a fucking character with the fucking stat sheets and everything. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a fucking try. I went through that whole fucking process. Made a whole fucking character. It was like a basic ass fucking character. I was like, bro, what's the most basic character with like basic stats for like a basic ass fucking game of D&D? Because it was like there's different types of fucking variations of the game with different stats and fucking bullshit. I don't know, but it was like a basic one for like anyone can join. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. I joined, did the whole shit, whatever. It was a day that I was supposed to get in that whole. I was out like for some reason I was like nervous because it was like a whole bunch of fucking steps to do that shit. So I was like, damn, I don't know what to fucking expect. Let's do this. I joined. Everybody was like fucking like already talking by the time I got in that hole. Everybody like talking to like I don't know. I guess some of them knew each other or some bullshit. And then the little game master says like, all right, everybody fucking introduce yourselves and shit. And then the first motherfucker that introduced himself, I should have known. I should have fucking known, bro. This is gonna happen. The first motherfucker that introduced himself was like, hold on. I'm gonna try to give my best impression of how exactly he did it, bro.
Oh no.
He was like, hi, my name's Regal Morton. I don't know, I'm coming up with a fucking random ass name. My name's Regal Mortensen. I'm a rogue fucking halfling, half shit fucking sprite with a fucking half ogre fucking companion. I don't know what the fuck. And I'm basically a fucking Lone Ranger and shit like that. Giving a whole fucking description in a fucking voice.
Yeah, motherfuckers be like, my name's Pinkling, the caster.
Shit like that,
It's
yes.
I'm a chaotic neutral with fucking
Oh, man.
with the lust for blood.
Yes, shit like
Anyone
that.
crosses my path at the wrong time. It's the end of the line for them.
And they like, yeah, we're talking shit, but yeah,
Like, I'm talking shit, but at the same time, like, respectfully, you know? Like, I ain't trying to, like talk shit about the game, because it's a fun game. I like the game. It's just the people, I don't know. Anyways, the first person goes up there, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hold on. If more than 3 people, because it was like 7 people, if more than 3 people do that shit, I don't know what to fucking do, but I'm gonna just come up with some shit. I don't know in the moment. And next person, actually pretty fucking normal. They don't make like a voice, but they are in like a character.
yeah.
They were like, they say in a regular ass voice, they're like, oh hey, you know, my name's fucking whatever the fuck of Enchantress of shits, and they give the whole description. I'm like, okay, cool. Second person goes. I'm pretty sure it's another like fucking, but yes, like ended up being like 4 people who ended up going into like a character and some type of fucking impression of some sorts. And I was like, fuck, okay. So I had to make the decision of going into some type of fucking character or going into a regular ass voice. Because in the end, I had to give some type of description like they did. So I was like, fuck. I was trying to figure it out because I didn't go that far in my fucking character development. So I was like, fuck. I'm over here thinking like, okay, I gotta fucking figure something out. And then I kind of ignore every other fucking person that like is introducing themselves until they call my name, and I'm like, fuck. And like, hey, I forgot what fucking name I give myself in this shit, but they call my fucking name. I'm pretty sure I named myself Mike Wazowski
On Discord?
on the
Yeah.
Discord.
That's your Discord name.
And they were like, yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself, so whatever the fuck. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a rogue fucking halfling shit. I forgot what the fuck I was. And I'm like, yeah, you know, what the fuck did I say? I'm like, I'm just kind of like new in town trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. I said some shit like that, like some type of like, I pulled literally like the most bullshit shit that I could fucking think of to make it seem like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but also so I can like kind of fit in, I guess. I was cringing myself the whole time, bro, but I kind of just went with it. I was like, everybody I guess is doing it, so I might as well fucking do it. I'm already fucking in this bitch. Next thing I fucking know, the game master gives a whole fucking description of the whole fucking story and where we're gonna go and shit. And everybody starts talking like, everybody, like literally every fucking body starts giving like imagine rambunctious and fucking extroverted theater kids.
Oh.
That's literally the whole fucking vibe I was picking off of every single fucking person in that bitch. Everyone was talking about, everybody was talking over each other, and like,
Oh my god.
it was so like, what was it? Like, it was like sensory overload.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of things were fucking going on, and I was just like, bro, how the fuck is he able to decipher everything that's going on? And I ended up not saying much, because that's kind of like the good thing about, that's why I picked the character that I did, because he was not supposed to like, he's kind of like a loner type of person, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And I kind of was just not saying much because I was like trying to like absorb everything that was going on. But man, bro, I don't know if it was because of the people, like I said, or the pace of the game, but it was a fucking lot to take in because everybody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna roll fucking a D20 or whatever the fuck type of cube shit to see if I'm gonna be able to sneak past these fucking guards and shit." Like everybody was going off the fucking random fucks were saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go off here, fucking there." And I was just like in the background, like, "Fuck, I don't know what the fuck to say. Am I supposed to say something?" And then I ended up literally like in the middle of the whole fucking game, just like leaving because I was like, "Bro, I don't know what to do. I'm confused." I knew where the story was going. I was keeping up the story, but it was too much, bro. My head was hurting at the point, and I was just like, "Bro, what?" So I ended up leaving, and I was like, "Damn, my bad." I didn't say anything, but it was a lot to take in. If everybody was like much like almost chiller, like a little bit chiller than they were,
yeah,
I would have been fine. But goddamn, that was Jesus fuck. My head hurt talking about it and reliving that experience.
You said this was during COVID?
Mm-hmm. Which is probably why I was a lot more sensory overload. Just because I was in my fucking house the whole time.
Oh my god. That first fucking COVID quarantine was a whole different fucking like vibe, bro. Shit was fucking crazy. I had the cringest fucking birthday party ever.
Bro, me fucking
and
too,
it was our
bro.
21st birthday too.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, if COVID hadn't happened, my brother was gonna drive all the way to my college town and we're gonna go bar hopping. We're gonna get fucking lit. But no, dude, it was fucking cringe.
Yeah.
It was cringe as fuck, bro.
I remember it was just us. It was my mom's friend, my mom's friend and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
They came. They got me a little like fucking small cake and shit. They made some food. I don't know what the fuck they made, but I was in my room the whole fucking time until they told me to come up for the cake. And then they gave me like a little bottle of like Jack Daniels, like a little half liter shit or like a liter, and that's it. And I just went back to my room because I was not gonna go out there and fucking like talk to her, specifically my mom's friend. I don't like her. Like, I'm just putting that shit out there. I've never liked her. Her husband's cool, but he's just not social. So
Yeah, bro.
and that was it.
COVID. My birthday party was so fucking bad because we wanted to order pluckers, and I was already ordering them. My mom decides to call my sister's husband to go pick them up because they were, in her words, already ordered and technically, basically, already like done. He just had to go pick them up.
I can tell you now.
I still haven't even decided what the fuck I'm getting.
Oh man!
So she called them without me knowing that she called them, and I was asking everyone like what the fuck they like. I was trying to calculate the best deal, everything. And then my mom comes in while I'm doing the order. Why is Ernesto saying the food's not ready? And I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, he's already at the thing and he's been there for like 5 minutes and they don't have his food ready. And I was like, what the fuck? I haven't ordered shit. And she got fucking pissed. And then sister's husband got fucking pissed.
Boy.
We wasted his fucking time driving out there. And he came back and I was like, well, what the fuck? We can still order them. And it's just like, no more fucking pluckers. And I was like, okay, what the fuck?
Damn, that's fucked up.
And so that shit already put me in the bad mood. And then they're like, okay, we'll order Pizza Hut and just order wings from there. And I was like, bro, Pizza Hut? You want me to get wings from a pizza place? So we got Pizza Hut. We got wings. From there, it was really fucking bad.
Fuck.
The whole vibes were off because 3 of us were pissed.
I would have been pissed too. Fucking downgraded from fucking Pluckers to fucking Pizza Hut wings, bro. I would have fucking cried.
Bro, like
Fuck.
I was like excited as fuck, bro. I was like, damn, we just gonna be chilling, like straight chilling, eating wings and like just chilling with the whole fam, bro. And no, bro, my mom decided to be a little fucking head ass and do. I don't know why she called him, bro. Like,
Jesus fuck.
because my sister said, "Oh, he's in the area, so if we order it fast enough, he can pick it up." And I'm assuming my mom thought it was like a fast food place that we just order it and it's like right there. No,
No.
bitch. Even after we order it, it takes like an hour
Yeah,
or like 30, 40 minutes for it to be ready, bro.
at the least.
Oh, bro, I wanted to kill myself, bro. I was like, ugh. I literally would have had a better day if I was just chilling in my room, laying down, doing nothing, bro.
Bruh.
Like, that shit was ass. And that was my 21st fucking birthday party. I forgot what I did for my 22nd. But that shit was like traumatizing, bro.
I forgot what I did for my 22nd too. I don't remember my 22nd birthday.
What the oh. Well, I was in college. I didn't do shit for my 22nd birthday. I ordered myself the Strokes baseball jersey, and that shit never came.
I remember what I did for my 22nd. It was pretty late, actually.
What did you do?
Well, first of all, I woke up and I was awake. No, I'm kidding.
I opened my eyes suddenly out of nowhere after dreaming for like 8 hours.
8 hours and I was awake. No, but I woke up and for some reason I decided to I don't know what the fucking reason was, but I decided to look into my mailbox like first thing in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really don't know why. But I checked now. The thing over here with my family is like they'll come in the morning and sing you like happy birthday and shit with like a little cake sometimes, or just like happy birthday, like and like with the one of the speakers that we have like loud as fuck.
Oh, with the karaoke shit speaker mode.
Yeah, and they'll come in here loud as fuck in the middle of your fucking sleep and be like, and with one specific song, I don't know the name of the song, but that song will always play every single one of our birthdays.
What song is it?
It's like a clown singing happy birthday. I'm pretty sure it's like
Sepin?
I think so. Like Feliz cumpleaños. He has like a whole little like kind of like thing before the song starts.
Uh-huh.
And they'll play that shit every fucking birthday,
That's
bro.
funny.
So I woke up to that, went to the fucking mailbox, and I opened that hoe. I'm looking through the fucking mail. I get home, and I'm still looking through the fucking mail because I didn't go through all of it.
Mm.
And I find a specific thing with my name on it. It looks kind of like weird. So I open it, and I'm like, I look at it, and I'm like, why does it look like a check? And why does it say $4,200?
Oh my fucking god.
So I'm thinking this ain't real. but then I'm looking at it. I forgot how I checked for its authenticity. But I was like, this is not possible. This is real. It has my fucking name on it. It looks like government official shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about it because like, if it's not real, then I'm not gonna be like upset about it. But if it is real, I'll just save it right here.
Yeah.
So I go throughout my first like couple hours of the day, and I end up going to the store because I'm out doing shit anyways. And I take my check with me. Go to the store where I check my checks. I give it to him like, here, is this real? And he checks it, like scans it through a little shit, whatever. And he just kind of goes through his motions. I'm just waiting there to tell me, like, for him to tell me, like, oh, it's not real. He's going through the motions, scanning in shit. He's putting, like, shit in the computer, checking shit. Next thing I know, he opens a fucking drawer and takes out the fucking money. And I'm like, okay, hold on. The FBI, hold on. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but he starts counting, like, the money. And he's like, oh, shit, it's not enough. I'll be right back.
What the fuck?
And he takes out, I remember specifically, bro, because I felt badass as fuck. He takes out two stacks of like of like $2,000 in hundreds with like the
Shit.
little official plastic wrap, the paper wrappers on it that say like 2,000 or like 1,000 shits. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But he takes out like 2 stacks of like pure hundreds, and he puts them like, and he's about to take them off and like, oh, hold on, can you like keep them on? Because at that point I was like, oh shit, he's actually giving me the fucking money. So I'm like, just keep them on. And he's like, oh yeah, okay. He gives me the shits, and I'm like, I go into my car and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And I'm so confused, but I don't even like question it. And next thing I know, I'm like calling like my fucking girlfriend. I'm like, yo, we're about to go fucking eat tonight and shit. I'm about to go fucking buy some clothes. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but we ended up going to the mall and like I bought like a shit ton of like expensive clothing for no reason. Like I bought a jacket, I bought like expensive like 1 pants, which I could have gotten a deal for like 2 pants, but I thought I was balling so fucking hard that I said, yeah, you can get the other one free. And I was like, oh no, I don't care. And I just got 1 pair of fucking pants, some shoes, and like,
That was fucking stupid of you.
yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, bro. I really thought I was blessed that fucking day. It was my fucking birthday. I got a fucking check for like $4,200, bro. And I felt balling as fuck, bro.
I think you did tell me about this.
But I went to the fucking mall. I went fucking like all in on like my clothes. I spent like, not just clothes, but I bought a bunch of other like gadgets and shit. But I spent like a good like $500 at that fucking mall. That's the most I've ever spent like anywhere.
Jeez, wait, who gave you the check? Like, who was it from?
I ended up figuring out it was like a stimulus type of check type of deal.
Uh-huh.
But I kind of just thought at first that it was like, because I had done my taxes and I only gotten like one part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was close enough in time frame for me to like, oh, maybe it's like the other second part, because I did get like a fuck ton of money from the taxes, but I was going to end up giving like most of it to my parents.
This was during the era where we thought you were going to get like a shit ton of fucking money
Yes.
from the IRS.
Yes. And I did get part of what I said I was going to get,
Mm-hmm.
which is like $1,500. And I think we went to Nahum or Carlos's apartment, and both of them's apartment. And I spent like a big portion of that on some food for us. I remember that we were all ordering food, and like Carlos and Nahum ordered food, and Emilio I think ordered food, and I was like, I was pretty fucking drunk, but I specifically remember we ordered food, and I was like, they were like, oh, I'll pay you back, and I was like, man, don't even worry about it. It was Isaac also, and I was like, man, don't even worry about it. But it was like a fuck ton of like money that I spent on that fucking food.
Was that for Carlos's birthday?
For Carlos and Isaac's birthday, because it was like pretty close together, so I technically counted as Isaac, and Nahum was already in there in the fucking order, so I was like, fuck it, just give him the fucking shit too. Damn. And then I ended up spending that fucking money really fast. But
Never give a broke man a shit ton of fucking money.
never, especially me, bitch.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Point is, I felt badass that fucking day, because I came back home and like they were calling me and shit. We're like, where you at? And I was at the fucking mall, and I was doing other shit too, which I don't want to say publicly, but like it was a good day.
I had an ice cube, but today was a good day.
But yeah, I came home and I also bought a fucking Michael Kors watch and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I still got it, but man,
Should have bought a Rolex. Wait, how much are Rolexes?
I'm sure they're pretty expensive. But yeah, I came home. It was like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 p.m. And they were all waiting for me with the food ready and shit. They made me some pozole.
Mm-hmm.
My family was there and shit. So how expensive were they?
So, way more expensive than $4,000.
Damn.
I can tell you that right now.
But yeah.
It looks like $10K plus.
Fuck.
Like 30. This one's like diamond rainbow shits. 1 million.
Fuck that.
32,000. 19,000. This one says 7,000. That's like the cheapest one I'm finding right now. Damn.
Jesus fuck.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, I ended up I'm coming late and everybody was already eating by the time I got there. I put on my fucking clothes and shit for like just to come down. Mm-hmm. I felt like badass with my fucking Michael Kors watch and shit like that. And Yeah, it was a pretty it felt really fucking short because I was doing a fuck ton of shit that whole day, but it was a pretty good day. I spent in total that one day like almost $1,000 just on shit, and then I spent like the whole rest of it just. I think I bought. Could I have possibly bought my fucking PC with that money?
Maybe.
I think so. I think I bought my PC with that money. I think I bought even possibly my TV with that money. I don't think so though. I bought a bunch of shit. That's all I know.
What the fuck? Low-key, with that money, if I were suddenly given that money, I would have bought a fucking tuba with that shit, bro.
Damn. True. Good thing I'm not a tuba master. Got him.
I would have sold mine. If I sold it for $2,500, I could have bought me like a really good used tuba with that.
Good thing I was not doing recreational activities.
Oh my god!
At that point, because holy fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh man,
you would have done cocaine yourself until the next year, bro.
I would have cocaine myself to death.
You still wouldn't be awake right now.
I would not.
if it happened for a whole year,
I would have fucking Tony Montana myself, bro. Jesus fuck.
Oh yeah. Since Kyle, we were talking about the first like COVID quarantine.
Oh, and I gave my mom like $1,000 too, just because I was fat boy balling.
God damn. I just remembered like all the shit we would do together, like virtually. Like we would play Cards Against Humanity,
bruh.
We'd play. What was that other? Well, there was that other game we would play on that website that had Cards Against Humanity. Do you remember? It was some kind of fucking game. Like, I want to say like Uno. I know we played Uno at one point too.
Yeah.
And then we had that one app that where we were watching movies together.
Yeah.
I know we watched that fucking Circle movie.
Fucking Circle movie, bro.
You remember that shit?
Yeah. I think were we trying to like even do like a no. We during the like the beginning of COVID is when we really try to like get the podcast first going. Like that's when we tried it. I remember the first time we tried it when we were all like Nahum, Carlos, and you and me were in that hoe, and we literally started like a meeting about it, and we were like, all right, this meeting is gonna be about this. We're gonna do the podcast straight up, but we could not fucking figure that hoe out for some reason. We tried an app or two or some shit.
We tried Zoom, but I really didn't want to show my face because jobs. And then we also tried recording on Carlos's computer through OBS, but OBS apparently is ass on Mac, so that didn't work. And then I tried screen recording on Zoom. I tried screen recording on Discord, but like due to privacy shit, it doesn't record other voices. So what we ultimately decided to do was we all recorded ourselves on the voice memos app while we were talking on Discord.
Yeah, man, I remember that. I remember when we tried Zoom, we found out about the at least I did found out about the backgrounds you could put.
Oh yeah.
And then someone put the fucking office background, like the conference room one.
That was me.
And I was like, bitch, what the fuck? So I tried it and that shit. Oh. But yeah. The shit that was happening during like fucking COVID, bro. We would like
literally there was no one outside.
No one. I remember my mom took pictures when she had to go to work at first, like during the COVID. And I remember when she told me, She took pictures and it was like empty fucking downtown, bro. Like no cars at all, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It was kind of like spooky, scary.
And then I remember me and my sister would go to HEB at like fucking 5 a.m. and wait in line before they opened up because they would only let like 12 people inside at a time.
Jesus fuck.
Or some bullshit. And like, there was like nothing to buy.
Yeah,
the week before that because people were like freaking out and just buying. Toilet paper ran out first. The food didn't run out, but the toilet paper did, bro.
Yeah.
So what the fuck were we gonna shit, bro? Like, there was nothing. Yeah. There was nothing for us to like wipe, bro. If we weren't shitting because we weren't eating, bro.
How are we gonna shit fucking air, bro?
But yeah, toilet paper fucking ran out, and if society collapsed, bro, toilet paper would have been a currency, like straight up.
Sort of fucking Christ, bro. Yeah, I remember my mom and stepdad would not let us like leave. They were the only ones who left, and when they left, they went like full fucking like double mask mode, fucking like coats and shit on. Like
washing your fucking hands after you touch anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember I got really fucking like so conscious about that shit. Like I did something possibly that could have like been through any possible like contamination. And I was like, fuck. And I remember specifically like one day I looked at my hands and they were like super fucking dry because of how many times I would like wash them and like Germex them and shit. And I was like, damn, bitch, what the fuck? I was like, ooh, I might have to relax a little bit.
Dude, but what's crazy, it also makes sense. Like, I didn't get sick at all.
Yeah.
From anything for like a year. Because the whole time I was like doing that. And I think in October was the first time I got sick since COVID first started. So that was
you were in college?
Yeah.
Damn.
But most of my classes were online. I think I only had two or three classes that were in person. But yeah, like me and my roommates would never go out, and like we developed, because we literally got our apartment when COVID happened. And whenever we developed like this culture of all of us hanging out in the living room the whole day. Like the only time we would not be in the living room was if we were sleeping, shitting, or doing homework. But yeah, we would do everything together. Like, we would only do homework in our own rooms if it was like, well, I need to fucking hyper focus as fuck. And like literally, like we would take turns on the TV. Like one of my roommates would play Breath of the Wild on the Switch, and he'd play that whole on the master mode, right? And then when it was my turn to play, the only thing I would do was play Apex with you, I think.
Oh yeah, and I remember that.
And then
I haven't played with one of your roommates.
Yeah, I remember that. And then the other roommate would play just like because he's like a super huge Mario fanboy, so he would just play like Super Mario Advance, and he learned how to speedrun Super Mario 64 during that. And we would just like literally, it was like watching. We would just watch each other play video games, and we'd react to what we were doing, and like we'd feel badass. It was cool. That time was pretty fucking badass, bro. Like, that shit was so chill. It was like,
I remember for me, it was really like it was really weird experience.
Yeah.
Because at the time, I still had the same number of siblings, but we had one less room, so that meant we had to like all like double bunk up in like a single story 3-bedroom fucking house. It was pretty like spacious in like the living room area, I guess, but I was never like alone.
Yeah.
So like the only time I would get to like be alone was like if I like went outside or like fucking like in my backyard or I went to the restroom because everyone had a space. Everyone was always somewhere. Even like when I went outside, someone would always come outside too, and I was like, bro. So it was like I either had to like sleep just to like not get interactions with anyone. That's where I really like was sleeping like 15 hours like a day.
Yeah.
Cause Jesus fuck, I already like sleeping, but at that time I even got like tired of sleeping. But it was really weird. I like woke up, would watch TV, play some video games. We had to share the fucking PS4 because like we had no option, so we shared the fucking PS4. But like I also felt weird because it was like we would literally play all fucking day we were up, and then just go to sleep the rest of the fucking day. So it was like it was really weird. Like just kept going. And at one point I started like working out, and I liked it, but then I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And then I picked it back up, and it was just really weird because I was like, bro, I saw all the social media shit, but like everybody learning new hobbies and shit, and I was like, bro, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Next thing I knew, like a couple days passed and a couple weeks, and then I was just like, it was really weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember much of it, like the beginning, except for like the parts where like me, you, or like my friends interacted with each other, but that's it.
And we would interact with each other a lot too.
Yeah,
because I know we were like kind of always on Discord. We were always trying to play that the Cards Against Humanity game. And there was other games. I'm trying to still fucking remember what other games we played on that, because it was one website with a shit ton of games. I'm trying to remember what games we played, but yeah, we would like just try to talk to, especially when I was still at my parents' house during the COVID quarantine. It was like you were desperately just trying to not focus on what was happening at home, right?
Yeah.
Especially like with us, we have like a pretty big family living in one household.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, it was like I remember like just desperately trying to hang out with you guys like virtually.
Yeah, I remember we were like almost like fucking like I don't even know, like I mean we didn't have much else to do, but we would like figure something out.
Yeah,
we fucking I don't even remember. Like,
and we watched like a lot of movies and shows together on that one app too.
Yeah, I remember that shit. It was funny. And then yeah, I remember it started like to end and shit. Not to end, but like the quarantine started to like relax.
People stopped giving a fuck a little bit, right?
Yeah. Because it was like, bro, like people started to realize like, which is understandable, but like at the same time, like damn, but people started to realize like we either stay fucking quarantined and go fucking crazy because there's gonna be people who don't give a fuck anyways. Yeah. Or we kind of just like have to accept that if we get sick, we get fucking sick type shit. And that was kind of like everyone's like even us, like even though we were like being really fucking safe about it, at one point we were like, bro, it's not gonna go away because there's people who are gonna like keep fucking spreading it anyways. So like we kind of just have to go fucking about our lives anyways. Mm-hmm. So I remember the first time I interacted with someone was at the time I was just kind of like I was so fucking bored and like almost like desperate for fucking like any type of human contact that wasn't my fucking family that I was like on Twinder. I was on Tinder. Literally, like it became like an obsession of mine to just like wake up every day and like swipe until my likes were gone and do that like continuously every day. And I ended up matching like a bunch of people and like ended up like just texting them, and I couldn't do anything about it. But the first person that I like ended up interacting with was this one girl who like ended up texting, and she was like she had her own car, and she like ended up wanting to come see me, and I was like, fuck it. I mean, if you got a car and you want to come see me, fuck it. I'm gonna have to sneak out because my mom's like crazy about COVID type shit, but like go ahead. Mm-hmm. And yeah, she ended up coming in the middle of the night. I acted like I was gonna go outside to my backyard, sneaked out to the the side shit came out to the front, and we hung out in her like a car, and she like I don't know, we drove fucking somewhere. I don't know, it wasn't too far, but we just kind of went around the block just to talk and shit like that. And we actually ended up like doing some shit, but it was like almost like a fucking relief to even like. I'm pretty sure that's why we ended up doing that, because like I'm pretty sure for both of us it was like the first time we ever like talked to like, well, at least for me, it was the first time I ever talked to like someone out of my family after like,
in person
during that period, and I was like, bro, what the fuck. We ended up talking for a little bit, but that's a whole different story. But yeah, it was like, damn. It felt like, I remember the ride with her, it felt like surreal, like it was a dream. Like literally, I felt like it was an out-of-body experience almost, because I saw myself and I was like, bro, I'm actually outside my fucking house riding around in a fucking car, bro, right now.
Riding around in the road.
It was over. I was at my street to the Hova when I take sharp like and sharp over.
Dude.
It was weird. I don't even remember when we first. I remember specifically one of the first times that I fucking saw you. Like during the fucking COVID and a little bit after when everything got more relaxed. I remember the first time I fucking saw you, or it was one of the first times, or maybe it wasn't even that time at all. But I remember I fucking hugged you.
Oh yeah, didn't you and Carlos would come over sometimes, right? During the summer.
During the summer, yes.
During the summer when everything got laid back, and I know for a fact, yes, we did hug each other really fucking hard.
Yes, I remember I saw you to the fucking door. I don't know if you came to me. I'm pretty sure you came to me, because that would be the only explanation for me to be still in my house and me to hug you. While I was still in my house, because I would have picked you up or something.
Yeah.
So you came to me somehow. I'm pretty sure, by one of your family members. But I ended up hugging you. And.
Oh yeah, I got dropped off, right?
Yeah. That's how weird it was for like human contact for me. It was just like, damn, bitch, I fucking missed you. So I ended up hugging you.
And it didn't even feel weird when you hugged me, but
No.
I was like, this makes sense right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think we hug each other, right?
That was the first time we ever like actually hugged, like straight up. I saw you and I literally went straight to you to fucking hug you, bro. Like I almost ran to you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like almost wanted to cry and shit.
Bro, dude. Yeah, I think you and Carlos were probably the first people I saw outside my family, like the summer that of COVID. Because I know for a fact, maybe like the first 2 months we took that shit super serious. We didn't do. Oh my god, that shit was fucking crazy,
bro. It was fucking
bonkers,
scronkers, and donkers, bro.
But yeah, I remember you guys would come over and we would like record shit for the podcast. I know we went over to your place sometimes to record shit for the podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, COVID was a whole different lifetime ago. Because you weren't even living in this house when it started.
And we've been in this house for like
a long time.
A while now.
Yeah.
I've had 2 different COVID confinements in this fucking room. Which, let me tell you, fuck. The first one was probably the worst one ever in my life. I don't want to go through that ever again. I had to go through it the second time, but it was for a way shorter time and didn't feel as bad. But god fucking damn, bro, that first time. Life-changing experience.
Did you lose your taste and smell?
I'm pretty sure I did for a little bit, but I got it back. I would have been depressed for my whole rest of my life. I would have lost my sense of taste and smell. But yeah, that first fucking time, bro. Damn.
I remember when I got COVID, it was just like a fever, basically. Wait, did I get COVID? Okay, I confused the time I got sick during my student teaching with the time I got COVID this semester. But yeah, I got COVID this semester. But The only thing that happened was that I had like a really bad fever and headache for like 3 days straight. And I just, oh my God, bro. I just wanted to kill myself.
I remember I couldn't fucking get up from fucking bed one day, bro.
The thing that scared me when I had COVID is that every single fucking day I had COVID, I would get a nosebleed 5 times a day.
Oh shit, bitch. Fuck.
I even had like 4 shirts that turned into like nosebleed rags, and I was just like,
fuck that.
And it scared me too because that's not a symptom of COVID.
No.
And I was like, I think I'm gonna fucking die. I'm losing blood every day, dude. Like those. Oh my God. I was just chilling and I knew it was coming. I was like, all right, here we go.
Fuck. Yeah. The worst time in that first one was the worst part started that one night where we were like playing. I'm pretty sure it was Cold War. And I was already feeling bad, but during that fucking gaming session, it got so fucking bad, bro, that literally I was playing games to distract myself from how sick I felt.
Oh yeah, and yeah, I remember that day. You're like, I'm sorry, dude. I can't even handle it anymore. I can't even play games.
I can't, bro.
And I was like, no way, it's that bad. Like you can't even play video games. But yeah, when I had it,
yes,
I was like, there's literally nothing for me to do right now except play video games because I can't leave the room.
Yes,
but I don't even want to fucking do that. I just want to.
I felt so fucking bad, bro. And that night, and I knew the symptoms of COVID were like possibly like
fatigue and shit.
Fatigue and like some type of like breathing troubles and shit like that, depending on how severe it was. So that night I was getting like, I got my first like scare where I was like, bitch, this is severe shit, because I remember it was either before or like a little after or during the gaming session where like I took like a breath and I like lost my fucking breath and I couldn't breathe, and I was like, bitch, what the fuck, I can't breathe. And then I like trying to find my breath and regain that hoe, and I was like, bitch, oh hell no, I'm gonna fucking die. And I had like a fucking mini panic attack, bro. And I was like, I was out of my shit, bro. I cannot. And I remember like everything felt like it was real, like it was like not real. So like I was losing my fucking mind in this fucking room, bro. Like literally losing my mind. I remember my TV was still on the floor, so I was like on the floor, like against my like fucking stupid ass fucking bed on the floor too. I was just like, bro. I was literally I was like shaking my head, like with my eyes closed while I was playing. I was like, oh, I was doing like this, and when I was talking to you, I'm pretty sure I was like with my head down like this. I was like head between my fucking knees, and I was like, bro, I can't do this no more.
Bro, what the shit?
I was literally losing my fucking mind. And ever since then, I've had like what feels like almost like breathing problems. Like my lung capacity is not the same. I did regain like a pretty good portion of it, but like I got it the second time, and after the second time, I feel like it has gone down like permanently at least 20%. I feel like
you should do breathing exercises. It's really interesting. You know about the breathing gym? Mm-hmm. We've talked about that, right?
Yeah.
Or you know about it because you're in band.
Yeah.
But the guy that did that, his name's Arnold Jacobs, and he's a tuba player.
Let's go.
And he has like some pulmonary disease that makes it to where he has the lung capacity of a person who would only have one lung. Right? Mm-hmm. So he developed breathing exercises that increased his like, well, it's a myth that you can't increase your lung capacity, but he made it to where he could use his entire fucking lung, because whenever you're breathing, you don't like fill it up all the way. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what like the breathing gym is to like help you use more of your lungs. So yeah, you could look into that and start doing those breathing exercises that they have on the breathing gym.
Yeah, because I remember like after when everything got more relaxed, we joined like a fucking like a gym shit,
Mm-hmm.
and my first fucking day, I literally like collapsed on the floor because I could not.
What the fuck?
I literally collapsed, and I was like, bro, I can't do this. And I was literally gonna quit. I was like, bro, I'm not never doing this again. But I was like, fuck this. I ain't no fucking bitch. And
I'm never not doing this ever again.
I'm not doing deep laps. But I ended up being proud of my fucking progress because I could run like every Sunday. I would run like 6 miles downtown. So yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I was actually like gaining muscle, but I got fat again. That's fucked up. Lost my muscle. Gained my pudge.
I need to lose weight. In case you didn't know.
In case
In case you like became like permanently blind for like forever, I need to lose weight.
But yeah, COVID was a life-changing experience for everyone.
Yeah,
I feel like, unless you were fucking rich, like celebrity rich.
Rich people, bro. Rich people were still having parties.
Literally.
And that was because they could afford rapid testing. At the time, rapid testing was not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
They Hassan was talking about it, but he explained that like they were able to get like tested every week or some shit. They have rapid testing. They had like some fucking. They had some fucking shit that like immediately told you if you had symptoms of COVID or some shit, and for every single party they would check you. So like, because they only allowed people who were not sick, they socialized like COVID never happened.
Yeah.
To them.
Just fucked up all the fucking posts about them like having parties and shit, going out to fucking places and shit. I don't know what the fuck. It's fucking bonkers, bro. The difference, and just like even like low like high income earners to like anything below were like in confinement. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know exactly the proportions or like statistics, but the majority of the whole fucking world was like confined to like, unless they didn't give a fuck about it, but
yeah,
it was a life-changing experience for me, at least. That's some shit that I'm gonna be telling my kids.
I can't even think about like, I know it changed me, but I can't think of how it changed me.
It definitely changed my socialness and my social battery at the time, like almost immediately, and to like rebuild any type of like social battery that I had, it took me a while, but I just, like,
I know for a fact, I would not be the same person. Well, I would be a completely different person right now if COVID did not happen.
Yeah. Same.
And I kind of wonder, because, I don't know. I know for a fact, the one thing I do know is that COVID, the whole quarantine situation, like literally ruined my passion for the shit I was trying to pursue. And now I'm like, I kind of did college for nothing because I don't feel like doing that shit anymore. I don't know. Shit's fucked.
I feel like, wow, it changed me. I can't say if it was good or bad, because before COVID, I wasn't even in a good place anyways. I was probably at my lowest. And I don't know if COVID was like a catalyst for me to change or anything, but hopefully it was, because if I did not change, it would have been a bad ride to hell.
Oh, wait to hell.
Not sponsored, not copyrighted. But yeah, it definitely, I hope, was a catalyst for me to change because I was heading in the wrong direction. And although I feel like it changed me, like, mentally, for sure, whether it be bad or good, it definitely at least helped me with the situation that I was in before COVID because it was bad. I had no aspirations. I still don't. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But
I just remembered another thing. COVID fucking changed
Mm.
for me, but it's a bad thing. I can't think. I'm pretty sure it did some good for me to go through COVID.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing. But the one thing that changed is my discipline. I have absolutely no fucking discipline now.
Yeah.
Because I know back before COVID, during college, I would literally only game for a certain amount of hours. And that would be after I've done all my fucking shit.
I remember that. I remember the point where you're like, oh shit, I gotta get off because I gotta do my homework and shit like that, whatever the fuck. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
But like, and literally, one of my friends even commented on that. By the time I've mastered the skill of like being disciplined enough to get my shit done before I relax and do all that, it was like, man, I wish I was like you. It's like I think it's so cool that you're able to do that, and I was like, yeah,
You know me.
I'm pretty cool. But yeah, dude, like, it made me like so fucking lazy and the worst procrastinator ever. Just lazy as fuck. Like, anything you can think of, I'm a lazy bitch for it, bro. Like,
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know the psychological ways that it changed me. I know it did for sure. Because I remember before COVID, the way I like mentally felt. I can't tell you exactly how it was, but I can tell you like it was way different than how I mentally feel. Like anything past the start of COVID.
mm-hmm.
I feel like a different person, but I can't tell you how. I feel like almost like an android head ass. I just feel different. Like I don't know how to explain it.
I feel kind of robotic going through the motion. It's looking ass.
But yeah, it just feels weird. I watch a lot of anime too. That was my peak anime watch time.
That was your peak anime watch time?
I literally, like, I forgot when I stopped, but when the last season for My Hero Academia stopped, I literally stopped watching any anime. Because I was like, bro, there's no way it gets better than this. So I literally stopped because I would be disappointed if I knew I was going to be disappointed if I watched something and it wasn't, like, up to, like, how I felt My Hero Academia's season shit was. So I just stopped watching all anime. But I will get back to it once I see the last season. It's coming. But yeah.
I played a shit ton of video games.
That too.
I probably became like the Apex Legend god, the CEO of Apex Legends.
Oh man. I forgot because I didn't have no. I don't know if I got the Switch during that time or before it, but I knew I had a Switch, and I knew I didn't have no money to buy anything on that hoe except for what I already had, which was Mario Kart and Breath of the Wild. No, you gave me that.
I gave you that. You got Animal Crossing. I know that for sure.
That's what I got during COVID because I was like, bro, I don't have no fucking money, bro. After I literally asked my mom.
I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
Animal Crossing came out right when COVID happened, right?
Yes.
And everybody was fucking playing that whole...
Everyone, bro.
Oh my god. It came out at the perfect fucking time, dude.
I know they're fucking... The revenue they got from that shit, bro, is like massive. Because there is nothing else to do except for to pass the time and have literally the game...
To do it. Like, it was perfect, bro.
I feel like it's almost too perfect, bro. It happened right as it happened, bro.
Nintendo created COVID to increase Animal Crossing sales, bro.
I would not be surprised. But yeah, everybody was fucking. That's why I fucking had to ask my mom. I was like, bro, mom, let me borrow some money. And I knew she was either gonna say no, or like she was most likely gonna say no.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a chance because like we literally were stuck there, and that was kind of like my argument was like, bro, we've been here trapped. Please just let me get this game. I won't bother you fucking again. So she was like, all right, fine. And like she let me buy the game. But I was into it for like the first like I would say like couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But at one point like I was playing it so much that I just hated the fact that I had to wait for shit.
Oh yeah.
And that shit made me so mad because at one point, like, I was going through it. I was speeding the fuck through it, bro. I felt like I was making, like, some movements. But then at one point, it was like, oh, you gotta fucking wait, like, a whole fucking day and shit for, like, an upgrade or whatever the fuck. And I was going through that, like, damn, I had to wait, and I had to wait, and I had to wait. And then you told me about the fucking time skips. Bitch. That's when I really got into that. Because I was like, I'm about to go a whole fucking year forward, bro.
I found out about that shit, bro, through a fucking meme. It's that one guy pointing at the camera, and it says time traveler. That's because someone posted their Animal Crossing island, and it was like fancy as fuck, like week 2, bitch.
Oh my!
And one of the memes was like the guy pointing at the camera, and it's a time traveler. And I was like, what the fuck is the meaning of this? And then, like, I investigate, and I find out that you can fucking change the time of your console.
Fuck.
And then you get your shit, change the time back. So you don't have to keep going forward and forward until the year 2055.
Yeah. I forgot. There's, like, repercussions for for, like, time traveling, right? Or something.
I don't remember.
I specifically remember it being like, it wasn't like, I remember it was like in the back of my mind the whole time, like there's some type of repercussion. I forgot what the fuck it was, but there was something. And I was like, nah, I don't give a fuck. And it was always in the back of my mind because it wasn't that serious. But the thing about me was when I found out about the time skip, I didn't like, I never went back to the present day.
Uh-huh. What the fuck?
So I ended up literally like going like days and days and days and days, like every hour, just to like skip through like some shit. So there was a bunch of times where like something would happen, like an island, and like they were like, oh, they haven't seen you, or you haven't seen them in a couple fucking days and shit. They probably like left the fucking island.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, wait, what? And like I ended up like not noticing it at first. Until like at one point it was like a season, like it was like an event season or some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was like probably spring or something, or like winter. I don't know. But like two of my villagers fucking left, and I was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And I never like at that point I didn't really care because like I was just trying to make it like advancements in my shit, but I ended up losing interest, like almost like super like I remember when I was super invested in it, and then I remember like at one point I was like, yeah, and I just stopped, like almost immediately. I didn't even wean off it. I just like stopped.
I kind of well, I don't know, but as soon as I saw the credits roll up, whenever you hold, because I think it's when you hold the KK Slider concert, right? That's when the game ends and you get the credits. As soon as I got the credits, I never touched that game again. So, like,
I never even followed, like, the fucking story. All I did was try to, like, upgrade my fucking island to make it look cool like everyone else. That's all I fucking wanted. And I was always trying to, like, time the fucking turnips to, like, see if I got the best deals. But me being a head ass and trying to like find the best deal is like I never like sold any fucking turnips to the fucking cow or fucking whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, and my dumbass thought you could save them, so I bought a shit ton of them. I put them on my island, and then
They rotted. Same. Same. That happened to me with like a couple of my shits, and I came back like after like a while, and I was like, oh shit, I wonder what happened to my fucking turnips. I went over there to go get them, and they had like fucking like I'm pretty sure, yeah, like
shit.
fucking insects and shit, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? So I tried to pick them up, and it was like rotten shits.
I know I bought a shit ton because I had like a big ass field full of rotten turnips, bro. That's what it is.
I can imagine the fucking sadness, bro. I would have been depressed. The good thing is I didn't like I don't know how many, but it wasn't a lot that rotted. But if I were to see a whole fucking field of shits that rotted, bro, I would have been depressed. I remember at one point, like, I was so far into the game where, like, I wasn't even, like, I couldn't upgrade fast enough for all the shit that I had, that I literally had, like sections of fences just to put, like, shits in categories. Like, here's, like, shit I can put in my house. Here's, like, food and shit that I could, like, put together. I don't know what the fuck I had. Like, random shit. And, like, fences all around my island. And locations. It was weird. That game was... It wasn't as good as it was supposed... as it was. But the timing was perfect.
Yeah.
Like, it even, like, was supposed to get nominated for, like, a fucking award.
Game of the Year?
Yeah, Game of the Year, bro. It got nominated for Game of the fucking Year.
Which is nuts.
I'm pretty sure if COVID didn't happen, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't be nominated.
Not even the thought, bro.
Yeah.
My favorite part of that game is just literally the way the animals talk.
Bruh.
And then Isabel was my favorite. I loved her.
Yeah.
I would always make her sing because I thought it was like cute as fuck. What was that?
No, it sounded wet. You heard it, right?
And it sounded like the noise in the room just went away after that sound happened.
Yeah.
Like my ears hurt right now.
Like everything outside, like right?
What?
That felt spooky, bro.
What was that?
I don't know.
It sounded like it came from over there, right?
Yes, that's why I looked over there. I was like, you went in your fucking self.
Bro.
It's quiet.
Why is it quiet?
It's terrifyingly quiet, bro.
I know.
I didn't want to get out of my room, but I need to pee.
I wanted to say, like, the silence is, like,
Deafening.
like, literally, bro. Like
even right now as we're talking, like, my ears hurt because of the quietness in our surroundings.
what the fuck happened? What was that?
That was weird.
I'm still freaked out right now.
Yeah, me too.
Because even my voice sounds different. Like, I hear myself.
Exactly. Like, almost like atmospheric change in some sort of way.
I feel like we just stepped into a different dimension.
Literally, bro. Like, someone just fucked with the timeline right now. And someone just time traveled and fucked with the whole fucking dimension timeline, bro. That's what it felt like.
I'm so confused because what the fuck, man? I literally heard something right there. Oh man,
That felt weird.
I have goosebumps.
Like, I'm clammy now.
Me too, bitch. What the fuck? Did the world end?
I feel like possibly, bro.
Oh, why is Satan outside and why is he tall as fuck?
His
Bro.
fucking dick swinging around and shit.
Like, and this is the end.
Bro, that felt weird. That was literally like atmospheric change, if I were to describe it. Like the whole atmosphere.
Yes.
Physically changed. Not like metaphorically speaking, but like physically.
Like my ears literally like
Specifically after that sound.
yes.
It wasn't like during it, but afterwards. Like after the sound happened, it like
It felt like there was a hum in the room, and then someone disconnected whatever was making the noise happen,
yeah.
and everything got fucking quiet.
I need to fucking pee.
I don't feel good. Like, I feel weird.
Yeah.
I feel so fucking weird.
I don't know. Could we have possibly captured it?
I hope so. Let's close it off and like.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna.
After a series of what I can only describe as supernatural events, honestly, that's what it felt like.
We're gonna have to stop right there. Plus, we've been recording for an hour and 42 minutes, but
Yeah.
I'm a little freaked out right now.
That was weird.
That was fucking weird. I don't even feel like. I just feel like stopping the recording. All right, chill us out. Fuck it. Bye.